Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. It's something you may not think about on a daily basis, but the ability to influence those around you may have a direct impact on your career and financial success and happiness. Joining me now to speak more about the subject is author April Armstrong. April, good morning. Great to see you. How are you?
Great to be here, Chad. You know, the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, that has been a bestseller for decades, and for good reason, because you and I and everybody in our audience, we are influencing people every single day.
Sure.
Whether you're trying to talk your wife into where to go on vacation, or maybe I'm trying to influence all of you guys to go try Ronnie's Boudin and Barbecue on Florida Boulevard. That place is awesome. I ate there yesterday. It's amazing. Or, you know, really big things like trying to get your boss to take a risk with your big new idea, or you're going for that new job or promotion.
Right.
You've got to know that you can rock your influence skills when it really counts.
You've been in the industry for a while and a coach, a mentor for many. What's the biggest thing that people struggle with maybe in the workplace is not realizing that potential of being able to influence even in tough situations with the big bosses and corporate dealings like that?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I've worked in Washington, D.C. for over 20 years, working with leaders who are influencing gigantic organizations at the White House, the Department of Defense, Department of Homeland Security, Fortune 500 companies. I've had a lot of opportunities to watch some of our world's best influencers, and yet I still see three big mistakes people make, Chad. And mistake number one is what I like to call the Robert De Niro mistake. If you've seen the movie Analyze This, there's that great scene where Robert De Niro is looking at Billy Crystal and he's like, you, no good you. And that perfectly illustrates the first mistake, because people do things for their reasons, not yours. And so if you really want to influence me, you got to make it more about me and less about you. A
little less selfish in a sense.
Yes, you've really got to put yourselves in the other person's shoes. Mistake number two is mixing the strategies you use when you're trying to influence someone. So say you want to influence someone through their head, their mind, you're going to use facts and logic. That's great, that's a strategy. Or maybe you want to get them through their heart, all the emotions and good feelings they're going to have if they'll do what you're asking. Or maybe you're going to hit them through their gut, you know, all the ramifications of if they don't do what you're asking. Any one of those is great alone. But if you mix those, you confuse the person that you're talking with, and you've lost them. They're not following you. So pick one, stick with it, don't mix them.
Gotcha.
Mistake number three is what I call missing your Olympic medal moment. Basically not being prepared for that moment. If you think about your favorite Olympian standing on that podium getting that medal, do you think they got there because they really, really wanted it? Or because they had tried really hard practicing leading up to that and so they thought they deserved it? No, they've been systematically getting up at 3:30 in the morning for the past 20 years. They've been putting in countless hours of practice, preparation, and rehearsal. And when it really matters, you've got to be willing to do your own practice, preparation, and rehearsal to rock your influence moment.
Absolutely. Running short on time, unfortunately, but your book is out, The Day One Executive. Where can viewers go for that? Where can they go for more information?
They can go to dayoneexecutive.com. They can follow me on Facebook and Twitter at The Day One Executive.
April Armstrong, thank you so much. Always a pleasure. Great to see you. We'll have much more Local 33 news today after the break.